I mean, good, buddy. I'm glad you made it. Love you.
Glad I made it too. Glad I was invited 2 times,
You're a two-time
back to
returner,
back
man.
weeks.
Let's make it 3. Make it 4. Who knows, man? Make it 5 in a row.
Is this you offering me the 4th spot?
Ooh.
Gotta
We
send
have
in
to
your
have a
resume
meeting.
like everyone else, huh?
Have you emailed the 20V show or just 20vshow@gmail.com?
I have not. No,
Okay,
my
there's your
application
first
is
mistake.
is
This goes out to everyone in the chat. Email 20vshow@gmail.com. Your resume, and we're trying to fill that 4th spot. So if you want to be the 4th member of the 20V show, email 20vshow@gmail.com.
yeah. That's
Could
a
be you.
good
Could
offer.
be you. Could be you. Well,
Um,
Ryan was pretty extreme, but I mean, you're pretty extreme yourself, Cub. I mean,
Yeah, who's more extreme out of you two?
I don't know. I don't know how do you like base that or judge who's more extreme? Is it who goes the hardest? Who gets
More,
injured the
more,
most?
more broken bones. I think that's definitely got to be on the list, right? Who has
Yeah,
more
you are
broken
pretty
bones?
injured right now.
injuries. Yeah,
well,
Cubby.
I am recovering from a broken bone right now. So
From an extreme sport, right?
from skating, yes.
Skateboarding.
Yeah. Although Ryan didn't break his bone when he tried what I tried. So I don't know if, that's like a good measure, but who's to say? Broken heart, that's happened to me, Joey Solari makes a
Oh,
good
damn.
idea. Yeah.
Too close to home, Joey. Let's move on, huh?
But yeah, so yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's whatever you want it to be. I will say I think I've done a bit more extreme stuff than Ryan.
Right.
You count like dirt sledding.
That's what I was gonna say. There's videos from high school. Cubby got on a trash can
Yeah.
lid.
You can pull those up. Those are easily accessible, except the orientation of them is so bad because it was filmed like vertical on Donovan's like
Of course it's Donovan.
whatever his
They
Android
pulled you
phone
on like a
was.
car. You're on like a trash can lid, and we're just on a dirt road.
I was on a street sign. I was on a stop sign.
Oh, it was a stop sign? I thought it was a trash.
Yeah,
can.
no,
That's
it was a
even-
stop
that's
sign
even
that
more extreme, brother.
we put a rope through the hole that would normally be bolted, and Upton Sinclair used his Jeep to drag me on the dirt roads. And I was going to kind of talk about this a little bit, like
We gotta do something
why am
extreme,
I
guys.
so into extreme sports?
Yeah.
Oh
please.
yeah, Atriarch wants to see something extreme from you guys.
Oh,
So
love you, HGR.
Thank you.
Guys, go follow HGR. He's a Twitch streamer. We love the guy.
Oh yeah, go follow him.
do something.
Wow. Oh, he got the ramp, guys. Look, Cubby has the tech deck ramp. That's nuts,
Oh,
dude.
shit.
We were
What?
talking about that. Wow.
Yeah, you guys. I got the double ramp, and then I got the sick little pyramid with the rail.
Why do you have that with you? Shouldn't that be at your childhood home right now, Cubby?
How dare you? I got this for Christmas this year.
Did you really?
Yeah, from one of my buddies.
I went to Target and bought this yesterday, dude.
Nice. Yeah, I was gonna ask you, Mark. Are there any pro names on those boards? Like right
No,
here.
it just says enjoy on mine.
I don't know if you can see. It says Stevie Williams. This is his like pro model board, and then the other one I have is just like a Santa Cruz board.
Oh, Santa Cruz is a good brand. No, mine are just enjoy ones.
Nice. Enjoy is a sick brand.
Yeah, good brand for sure. But
So pull out mine
I mean,
too.
hell yeah,
Jeez.
everyone's got tech decks except Dex.
Classic.
Ooh.
Well, I'm waiting on mine to arrive. I think Mark, you sent it a couple weeks ago. It's still
Yeah,
out.
it's still in the mail, bro. Sorry. Still in the mail, huh? But Cubby,
yeah.
you know, you surf, you snowboard, you skateboard, you what's the one on when the little skim board? What's that one called? The little thin board?
Yeah, skimboard is where you throw it in like a wave as it's heading out. Super small bit of
Yeah.
water in between it, and you just kind of glide, do some spins, and if you're good enough, you can like pop shove it and stuff like that.
Which you've done. I've seen you do it, man. You're like such an extreme guy. Rock
I don't know if
climbing,
that's extreme.
parachuting, bungee jumping.
Never done
I've seen you
either
do
of
all
those.
this stuff, bro.
Never done
I saw you
parachuting.
I saw you jump out of a plane, and then you threw the chute out, then you jumped out of the plane, caught the chute in the air, put it on, and then pulled the
That's
string.
true. Technically, that is true, but you can't call it parachuting. That's
Flying
just
with style,
like
falling
yeah,
with
exact,
style.
falling with style.
Shout out Toy
Um,
Story, baby.
Shout out Tom Hanks.
Yeah, Tom Hanks. That was
um,
redeem a fact.
Cubby, is that prune juice you're drinking? That's pretty extreme, if so.
Yeah, well, it's good for your digestion. Like, I'm an extreme
true.
pooper. So prune juice just really helps me, cut those seconds off of my completion time.
I think you are an extreme pooper though, because you have what is it, squatty
Good job,
potty? Is that what it is?
I don't have one at my house
Oh
here.
yeah, you love
San
squatty
Francisco.
potties, bro.
The squatty potty's sick.
And it's
You
extreme.
should try one if anybody hasn't seen a squatty potty. It's pretty extreme. A lot of people have died using them.
Really? Is that true?
No, I don't know.
You said that so kind of serious. I was like, really?
No. Pooping with the squatty potty is not considered extreme. Pooping without a squatty potty is extreme because squatty potties are the easy way out.
I tried it once, and it's definitely still. You got to get used to it. I
You
guess.
notice it over time. If you have trouble going,
I do.
it might help. So
Oh,
yeah,
interesting.
if you're easy flow all the way, then why worry about it?
Makes sense. To
But you
me.
do have trouble though, right, Mark?
Why not? I go every day. I'm a regular guy.
That's good.
You should be going 4 times a day, Mark. Only once.
Is that how many
What is this?
times
This
you're
is the
supposed to go a
end.
day?
This is the beginning of this is the end. You're supposed to shit like 8 times a day.
So your Seth Rogen impression? That was pretty extreme.
That was awful.
I can't do it. That was almost,
It's hard.
but yeah, I was going to say, I think the reason why I love extreme sports is because we grew up in a desert town where there really wasn't a lot to do.
Yeah.
And I mean, in high school, I was skidding behind my buddy's Jeep on a stop sign just to have, some fun thing to do. But like dirt biking, like riding BMX, stuff like that, I grew up doing all that. I didn't start skating until like 2 years ago, but I always wanted to do it.
You were longboarding when we lived together. That was what, 7, 8 years
Yeah,
ago?
I've done some like downhill longboarding, not like the super fast, get the skid gloves. I thought about it, but it
You
is
never wear
super
gloves.
dangerous. Yeah, like you're asking for a road rash, if you're doing that. And there are other things to do that don't really kind of take it out of you as easily.
Well, you want something funny? Oh.
Yeah. let's
Yeah.
hear it, Derek. No, Derek, let's hear it.
Well, it's funny because you said like the desert's the reason why you got into it. I feel like that's the reason why I didn't. Because like I always wanted to like skateboard as a kid, but like I lived like on this huge dirt lot, and like all I had was like this little porch, and then like there was no skate parks at the time or like anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely hard. And you don't want to be caught with this skate park crew in Yucca.
But-
not. It's a little seedy.
Why?
That area was CD.
But the crazy thing though is like I was learning about Rodney Mullen.
Dope
That's
skater.
That's
Yeah.
the exact
Best skater in
reason
the
why
world.
he got so good into like flat landing is because all he had was like a porch like I had. So I guess I'm at fault then.
He
I could have been like Rodney Mullen.
he invented the kickflip. I think.
I didn't
I
know
think
that.
that's true. I think he talked about like he's one of the most creative skaters in the world.
We're gonna fact check that. If you follow our Patreon 20V show, we do a separate show where we fact check all the facts in the episode. So make sure to go to patreon.com.
It's a good idea. If that's a joke, you should do that.
It is a joke. Just a joke, but we should do that. That's a fun idea.
Yeah. But yeah, dirt biking, super fun. I rode bikes early on, and like we would always try to make jumps in our yard and stuff like that. And it definitely helped out that like most of my brothers, like growing up in a family of 3, four
Including
sons.
yourself, yeah.
Yeah, 4 sons. We were always like antsy to do something and take it to the next level. So
Well, you
why
also
is
have,
that
like,
funny, Mark?
You also have like a rock climb thing at your house. Like you guys are like just always going for it, man. It's kind of nuts. Trampoline, pool, goats. Like you guys
Yeah,
are just
I mean-
nutty boys.
Oh,
It's fun. Like done some wakeboarding, grew up wakeboarding, kneeboarding, jumping off rocks, like cliff diving. And
I
stuff
forgot
like
to
that.
mention the slack line too. Like, what's the highest you've done?
Oh
that?
yeah, the slack line, dude. We went camping. Cubby put a line between 2 trees and would walk it.
I mean, slacklining, not extreme. Highlining, extreme. So
Hey,
I cannot step on a high line. It's just not, what I do. But
You okay, Mark?
I just want to show off the skateboard. Keep going.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. I might do that too.
That's a good one.
So you
but-
haven't done the high one. You've only done just the
No, I
little
can't
one.
do the high line. I filmed a really cool video of my brother and his buddies setting up a huge high line, probably like, I don't know, at least 100 feet in the air in Joshua Tree. But yeah, I mean, I'm just not like a huge fan of heights, and I'm not good at slacklining. So you need to be able to conquer
But
both.
what if you're good at the high one? You won't ever know till you get.
Well,
up.
sure.
You were
the dynamics
slacklining-
are the same though.
Well, you were
know?
slacklining like 6 feet up, and that was too high for me.
Yeah, I mean, that one's a lot easier for me to jump off and make. I'm not gonna just whip because you wear like a harness when you highline. Some people do, some people don't.
Nathan Fielder, man.
Yeah, that's tightrope walking. That's not the same as highlining, but yeah. I mean, there are some crazy highline videos out there if you watch it, and it's definitely extreme. But I'll say I think the most I've been injured is skating. Skating has injured me more in like the past 2 years than any other sport that I've done.
I was going to ask you about that because
Yeah,
you
please.
have a broken. What is the bone that's broken right now?
I've got a fractured metatarsal right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
You want to
so it's
explain how that happened?
my
Would you feel
outermost
comfortable
metatarsal.
Opening up about that injury.
Yeah.
Oh, this
See
is
it.
not going to be graphic, right? Okay, I was
No.
worried there's the
So
bone
right
sticking
here-
out.
Right here where your metatarsal connects to like I don't even know what the bone connects to is,
Femur.
but sure, maybe I think it might be your ankle, but it's on the outermost part. I went down, and if you can imagine, this is the ground. I just smacked it like this, boom, at an angle. Thought I messed up my ankle, which I had sprained like crazy almost a year prior at the same skate park, the skate park in Menlo, California, that I hadn't been back to since I hurt my ankle.
Don't
the
go
first
back
time.
a third time, brother.
Yeah, it's
cursed.
a nice park though. It's got some sweet pools, so like it's really fun. But yeah, I don't know. I'm paying the price. But I was like walking on it for a bit, and then it didn't get better, so I ended up just going to the doctor, getting an X-ray. They're like, "Yep, you've got a fractured metatarsal." Actually, I have the X-ray. I might be able to pull it up
Oh,
and
that'd
show
be
you
cool.
guys. But yeah, so that happened about a week ago, or not a week ago, like 4 weeks ago, and I'm just now kind of recovering. So, yeah, skating's super fun. All right, so
Let's see it. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know if this is gonna come up that well.
Not
It's
really.
so
Yeah.
it's so bright.
That's
Yeah,
a bone. That's
That's
a
a
bone.
foot.
Right?
that's my foot. Let me see if I darken my phone. If
Do
it
you have
will.
a foot account on Instagram?
No, so it's pretty much that one right there.
Oh yeah, I see that. Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't know if I can.
Jesus.
So right here, you can kind of see this little dark mark.
Yeah.
That is the fracture right there. So I got lucky, and it was in alignment, which means it didn't get popped out of place. If that fractures and then separates from itself, you have to get surgery and pins to get it to mend back together straight, so you don't have a messed up foot. But I got lucky; it was aligned. So I pretty much went, and they were like, "Yeah, it's in alignment. It's already mending," because it had been like 3 weeks since it happened. And lucky enough, like they're just like, wear some hard sole shoes, like these boots. They've got like a nice hard sole so it doesn't flex. And
Classic Cubby shit.
Can you
Do you
skateboard with
wear,
those?
do you wear those
I
to
think-
bed as well?
no,
Yeah, in the shower.
don't wear
Never
them to
take
bed.
them off.
No. I'd probably progress a little bit more in healing if I did wear them to bed, but yeah, nah. But they're pretty cool, and I should be skating next week. I'm trying to go with Ryan next week. Some point. I'm missing out on the snowboarding this weekend because